Now, the opinions of VR influencers, they come with a power dynamic that is definitely more appealing to the eyes than most developers are going to accomplish on YouTube. But their opinions are not, in my opinion, acknowledging the experiences that you as a developer, indie developer, have and have likely encountered from other indie developers. And due to that, VR influencers don't have that knowledge to reflect on what matters to VR devs currently. This might be a continuation of the Discord story. Having the opportunity right now here to give one piece of feedback to VR influencers, and there's one across from you, many in the chat. How would you give them one tip, one piece of feedback to better understand VR developer issues? What would that be?
I don't know. I mean, like, it goes back to the problem of kind of the business relationship, right? And like trying to be more understanding of both parties, right? Like I'm saying, I know what I'm doing. As far as like indie VR developers go, I'm doing great. Like I'm fine. I know how to promote my stuff. I know who to go to if I need help promoting my stuff. As far as like their opinions, I mean, everyone can have their opinion. I've got tons of opinions that people disagree with, and like I engage with those. If you say something stupid, like on Twitter, about VR development, I'll tell you that I think it's stupid, and we can have a conversation about it. It's not like, I don't know. I think that as far as like understanding the VR developer's point of view, just understand that like it's probably different than what you think it is, and like this is why I ask questions on Twitter, like I did yesterday, about like I want to gauge what people think about kind of the industry on the back end. Like I was asking, how many sales do you think a VR title needs to make to be successful? And the answers I wanted, but like I wanted people to genuinely guess, because I don't know what other people think. Like somebody who's just a VR gamer might think that like indie VR titles are selling like millions of copies, or that like you only need to sell, 1,000 copies to be successful. And I got a lot of answers like that. And like it's interesting to me to hear what people think about what's actually going on. And I think we just need to keep having these conversations, right? I don't have any advice on what to do about your opinions. Like, let me know your opinion and we can talk about it.
All right. And with that, I do open the debate floor, whether you want to talk about what we're talking about now or bring up in the past. I think this is all a good fluid conversation we have going on.
Yeah, so the same way I don't know everything, I think I know my job pretty well. And I think I know how to push something out decently well, at least for my numbers. My numbers are small in the YouTube grand scheme of things, very small, but big in the VR space. And that's what I know well. And you know game development very well. Just so you guys know, Blair, in case you don't know his background, I don't want to get these wrong. Maybe you should say, but you're 20. You said this in a tweet to me. So, a 25-year vet, game design. You worked for Rockstar. You've accumulated multiple awards. You're good at what you do, is what I'm trying to say. And you've been in the industry for a long time. And you've been in the VR industry since consumer VR was even thought of in this decade. But I will say, just like how I don't know everything, I think that your mindset of thinking you know everything because you are accomplished is holding you back. I not that it's going to affect you short term, but long term. I think that taking in more feedback from people that think differently than you, that are similarly accomplished in other areas, would be greatly helpful. Not only for you, but there's a few other developers as well that I think can take the same advice. I'll just throw one, Anton, right away. I think that it's kind of people that were very good. They're very good at their job, and I think they know exactly what to do. But things aren't 25 years ago.
Wait, Are you saying that you think Anton needs to take some advice?
No, I'm saying that there are better ways to handle things than how things have been handled. I mean,
But
I don't
like,
want to
but
I don't want to be
you,
repetitive about the Discord thing and community
but I
thing.
think
That
you
I've already
just
made my point.
chose like the two probably most like successful indie VR developers, that aren't like
Anton's doing
whatever.
great. Anton's doing great. I think he's very
Yeah,
close-minded and pessimistic, though.
yeah, but I mean that like it's working for him. So
For now.
Yeah, like I don't know. This is what I'm saying is like I get where you're coming from. I get that you like, but it's not. I'm not saying that I know everything, and it's not that I'm. And like lumping Anton into this is a good example. It's not that we think we're just amazing game developers. It's that
Right.
we are successfully marketing our own stuff and like doing decently well.
Right. I can also
Like,
understand from a point of view, you guys are, well, you are essentially a solo dev working on this very high production project. And from somebody that I also work on, I don't let people touch my content. It's me. Every bit of the editing, every bit of the writing, every bit of the everything. And so I can also understand the feeling of you can also handle marketing, or you could also handle this, or you could also handle that. But I feel like there's so much of an opportunity for you guys in particular to become more than what you are. And I just don't appreciate the pessimistic attitude about constantly attacking content creators without really having a good conversation like we are now. And I don't appreciate a lot of the grifter things, and then also the tuning out of community or things like that. I just think that there's so much. It could be you guys can all be way better and well-rounded. I think there are other studios that maybe take that too far, and they take community too far, and they have no substance. You guys have the substance.
but, okay, so what? Here's where you get the pushback, though. Is like if I was constantly out in the public saying that I think that you are underperforming and there are things that you could do. Like, I'm not a YouTuber, right? Wouldn't you want to tell me to fuck off? Like, what do I know about what you're doing? Like, it's like you're telling me that I'm running my business wrong, and like, but and you're choosing people that are clearly doing it right, also. And like, I understand that you think like whatever, we could be more like, I don't know what, like fluffy, soft, but like that's not us. People nowadays, like, they latch onto like a personality as much as more than they do a brand, right? It's like it's why you see like Wendy's shit talking on Twitter all the time, right? Or like it's because people value. You're not going to follow a brand on Twitter because that's boring. But like, if somebody's got opinions, and yeah, sure, maybe they're opinionated about, especially the industry that they work in. Like,
Right.
it's working. And like having somebody else come in, and it's like people that do like armchair dev shit. Like there's a specific journalist that does it all the time that infuriates developers. They're like, shut up, or like, like I said, if I came in and said, I love what you're doing, I think it's really great, but I think you're doing it wrong. Like it's infuriating.
I think the biggest problem here is I see your game, and I'm very in tune with the VR community. At least I like to think I am. And nobody knows your game. This is why I say, not that you're doing something wrong, but you keep making the game. You keep doing the best you can to make the best game you possibly can. here's what I can do to help. I'm not charging money. I'm not asking for clout back. It's mutually beneficial. It's good games, good content that I could recommend and give people a place to go to. And really, I know my side, you know your side. I'm not trying to say that you're doing things fundamentally wrong.
So
I'm
what's
trying to
left,
say,
though?
this is what I know. That's what you know. You know game development. I know marketing.
But you did a video and you did a stream, so your people now do know my game. Like who am I missing, and how do I get them? Like if I use every outlet I can. Like if you're on Reddit, a VR Reddit, and you don't know about my game, I don't know what you're doing. You're not using it right.
Right.
Same with Twitter, VR Twitter. Like I'm always in the top VR influencers on Twitter based on that crap. Like where's left? I've had articles on Upload, articles on Road to VR. Like I don't understand what you're saying. Like just starting a Discord doesn't let more people know about my game. That's just somewhere for them to go once they know about it. So I don't know what you're actually saying I'm not doing is.
I think you're not building a platform around yourself in your game. Obviously I think of things as very content creator mindset. That YouTube, Twitch, Discord, all these things, like I rely on them every single day, and yeah, I mean I believe in them. And so whenever I see somebody that is actively not building up that community, yeah, of course I see that you're missing out on something. I don't want to keep hammering. I've already made my point.
No, I know, but like I'm just asking what specific. Like you think, okay, Discord, fine, but you think I should start a Twitch channel and a YouTube channel?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like what? What exactly? How do you build a platform around a game? Like, what does that mean?
Hit that subscribe button to stay on top of the daily clips, or catch the debates and fireside chats live on the main channel down in the video description. See you next time, Space Cowboys.